All right, well, we finished cereals yesterday, and the way I see it, there's two ways today goes. We either get rain at noon, like they say, and then I spend the next week fixing things, which we desperately need to go over things, just get them tuned up, ready. It's not like anything is really stopping us from getting the field, but I'd like to get things in better shape so it goes smoother. Or we miss the rain completely and we just start doing beans like this afternoon. So I don't know, either way, we gotta move into the main yard. So that means crossing the floodway, going on the perimeter highway, all that. I'm loading up this trailer, take it to the field, get that one set up, ready to go, come back for this one. I would love, honestly, and who knows, maybe I have some time this winter. It's a pretty niche opportunity to need it, but I'd love to be able to hook that trailer up to this trailer and pull them all. So maybe a guy just puts a little hitch on the back here, and then, you know, every now and then when you want to bomb around with both trailers, it's easy. I don't know. Anyways, we're gonna get out to the field, get things organized, and see how the day progresses. That's one trailer, and we're heading back to my place to get the second one quickly. This is a horse header trailer, so you know they think like everyone likes these the best. They're top of the line, they say, but I'm not a huge fan of it. It's got the rear steer, which sure, it's nice, but in our situations we never need it, and it just complicates the trailer. Whereas mine, the other one, it's just simple and it's cheap and it works well, and we've had more issues with this trailer than the other one, mainly because of the rear steer, and people turn too sharp or jackknife it backwards and we bend the hitch. Always happens. Okay, got this trailer here now. Look at Dad's header loaded up, hooked up. Then we'll go to the other corner where the other combine is and get that all set up and ready to go. And then we will, I don't know, we'll convoy down to the main yard. Oh, I love the connections on these headers. Those TRs used to make me mad. All the old combines where you had to do hydraulics individually and 4 pins individually, and you had 2 PTOs on either side. This is just so nice. Now I just pull that pin up, it unpins everything, and then I unhook my PTO. The ability to be self-sufficient and pull your own header with the combine. Oh, there's just so many improvements that not even new equipment, like this is old, but it just has over the 90s and 80s. It's crazy. All these little things add up to huge efficiencies. And I mean, it's a pretty sweet looking rig right there. Number 2 is going on the trailer. It just goes so quickly now. I love it. The last thing I want to be doing is dinking around trying to move to a different field or whatever. It's got to be quick. Roll in, roll out. We got enough ground to cover without having to spend half a day moving. Everything's kind of ready to roll out here. We got to go get that other combine, bring it to this corner while we wait on a couple more guys to show up, and then we can head off down the road. The beacons are on. That means we're ready to rock. Come on back. Well, we're just waiting on the guys, and we got the header off now. So we need a half link and a joiner link here. I don't know, maybe this metal piece that holds it all together wore out. Something happened, but we'll get in the box here and see what we have. Oh, I see links. Do I have what I need? We got a half link and a joiner link. Beautiful. Keep us rolling a little bit longer. Rocking and rolling. Beans, here we come. We try to make this commute as little as possible during harvest because, well, pavement, it's hard on tracks, and you're just around a lot of other vehicles, which just increases the risk of something going bad that is out of your control. Oh man, I could see cords flopping from the track on that 865B. Oh, this would be an awful time to lose it. Once we get to gravel roads again, I'll get them to stop and we'll take a look. Does not look good. Ah, you can smell rubber. I hate driving these things on the road. Let's see how bad this looks. I don't think it's good. I got the 2 wires that I saw flapping around pulled out. We definitely need to change this track. As it turns out, my welds also have broken. You can tell where it was good weld, and then I ran out of gas and it turned into bird shit. But all in all, lasts pretty long. I mean, we're almost at the farm now, so we'll get that fixed up, and then I don't know. We need that rain. We need that rain. I need to fix stuff, man. We got rid of these. He's back going to the main yard. Without a question, we're changing at least that track, if not both of them. But I would love if it made it through harvest. That would be nice. I don't really want to add that to my to-do list mid-season. We made it back to the main yard, and without skipping a beat, Andrew's getting a moisture on the beans. So we'll see where they are. I'm gonna start working on this feeder house chain. Thank goodness it was a middle link that went, and not an edge, but I don't know, we'll get it hooked back up and then we'll roll it, make sure everything else looks good. And then we gotta get air bars on, put them in flex mode, fix the grain cart, and all potentially harvest yet today. Holy. I'm trying to be lazy. I don't want to loosen my bolts or anything in here, so I'm hoping with this strap I can get things tight enough. Oh, it's close, but this thing is tight. Oh, will that do it? There we go, look at that. All right, now we'll have to roll our chain once we get this thing done up. We'll see how the rest looks. All right, let's see what this chain looks like. I'm hoping it looks all good. Feeder house is all back together, inspected it. It's always had like a tight spot in it, so I try to adjust the tension best I can. I think maybe it was just on the tight side, so I loosened it off a bit. Either way, everything seems fine in there, so we'll get this thing hooked up to our header now, get that one in flex mode, and while the guys are doing that, I'm going to start re-welding that turnbuckle again, and hopefully I don't run out of gas. Because we have the part, it came in, it's just at Enns Brothers, and it's kind of a pain to change, so it's honestly easier just to weld it, so that's what we're going to do. Once again, you guys know the drill. I got things prepped and ground down, and now that whole gap, gonna fill it all up with weld, and this time I won't run out of gas, and it should be stronger, hopefully. I made the best tent possible. We got things lined up there good, jacked up, supported. Now let's get this thing welded together, because we got to get to the fields. We got a few passes in there, and I'm very happy with how it's turning out. No porosity, nothing, so this should be strong. We got her all welded up like brand new. This will be strong. Now we just need to loosen this end, tighten this turnbuckle to get tension on both of these rods. We're not going to do a frame alignment right now, we just don't have time, but this will be better than nothing. Okay, we've pulled all our bolts. Some guys just never put the bolts in, which I can see the appeal to that, because you can just hydraulically switch it up and down. So now we'll drop it. And there we go, our header, or our cutter bar is dropped, so you can just go up and down like that. That's nice. But the bolts save your straps, because there's nylon straps underneath there that hold it. That's why we put them in. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't marginally concerned with how auto header height works in flex mode, because it was not working very well in rigid. So let's hope it works good. Worst case scenario, we do have the sensors for the corners, which that's what the flex mode runs off of, so hopefully we can figure something out. Oh boy, here goes nothing. Beans 2025. Let's see what happens. I really was thinking I'd get Dad's header's gearbox shaft changed. I really didn't think his front drum would be, this long going, but I don't know. I guess we will see. So, auto header height is still having issues, even in flex mode, which I was hoping it wouldn't. I'm really gonna have to take a look at these things. We don't have air bars on because we're just trying to get it done. They say there's supposed to be rain, so let's get what we can done before rain. But all in all, man, doing a good job. I have to manually control the header, which sucks, but shoot, color me impressed. And this thing absolutely shaves the ground. Like, this is why I really like these headers. We are 100% full. We don't have a grain cart out here because we weren't, I don't know. I wasn't expecting it to go, and at least not go well. But that was flawless. That worked phenomenally well. Big beans. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if these were upper 50s or 60s, which for us in Canada, that's pretty good. One thing I'm not used to though is beans taking power, because by the time we're on beans, usually that stuff's dead. So I've never actually been limited with power. We've never really done green stem beans. So I'm actually happy that we have the Sunnybrook cylinder and impeller in here, because I'm not nearly as worried about plugging the impeller as I would be otherwise. Since we didn't have a cart in the field, I quickly, we drove back here, we're both full. We're gonna bring the cart out and get things unloaded and then rocking and rolling. We'll have to set up the scale. I don't know how to do that. I used to be grain cart operator, but I haven't since we got this super nice setup, which is unfortunate, but honestly, combine's where it's at anyways. So we usually do 4 headlands because these things don't turn around like at all. They turn really slow. But this 4th one here, I'm going directly against the rows, and you guys are right. That's hard on stuff. So, snap my shear bolt. Not surprisingly. So I guess we will just do 3 headlands. Come on. 3 headlands now in beans. Because yeah, you can hear it loading up pretty good. We are making good progress. We haven't gotten onto our pattern yet because we've been breaking in the field and doing some stuff. But now I think we're at a point where we can, which is good. It's always nice to get in that pattern. Interesting day. I mean, the winds are crazy. We definitely should have cut it at a different angle because it's hard to see our markers since we're not in auto header height, and that's how we're running. But it seems to be working good. It's cutting really nicely. And I thought we were going to get hammered with rain, but the wind is going that way pretty hard and it's blown it out of the way, I guess. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. Uh-oh. We got another system moving in here. Starting to spit on the window. As long as it stops here soon, we'll be able to keep rolling. But without the air bar on, it definitely limits us when it gets a little bit more moisture in it. I don't know. We've made pretty good progress. I mean, we haven't been at it for too long, so definitely can't complain. It's been working very nicely. All right, we're going against the wind here, and I'm smelling smoke. So I'm getting out of here. We're gonna see. Maybe it's just smoke from dust on the exhaust, but I'm smelling it and it scares me for sure. So let's go take a look. I can definitely smell smoke. I'd be surprised if it was just from the exhaust. So let's see what we find. Holy shit! How did that happen? Oh my goodness! Hey, is this? That's hot! Holy! I don't know why, but we got definitely embers in here, which is scary. Starting to rain, which honestly at this point is a good thing. I'm happy for that. I called my brother. He's bringing some water and a blower out here. I'm moving this thing so it's hopefully gonna get some rain on it. And I'm gonna get out there and see if I can't find more smoldering. Usually combines catch fire in sunflowers. Definitely weird in beans. Oh, there's more down there. You better get here with that water soon. There it is, that's why it caught fire. We got bad bearing in there. It's moved over and rubbing. Well, would you look at that? I had a bearing go, which sucks. I really try my best to make sure that doesn't happen. But, you know, you could check everything and still, sometimes they go after, you know, whatever. I checked everything. I feel good about what we've done. Trying my best. We're gonna take this thing to the north piece here. Get the truck out here with water probably and a blower. Blow this thing down, douse it in water, get parts ordered. I mean, we got that rain, so we kind of had to shut down anyways. So good timing, I guess. But yeah, usually like when it comes to sunflowers, combines are always catching on fire. So that's when it's like, okay, smelling for smoke all the time, that sort of thing. I just got a whiff. I was like, I know that smell. So hopefully nothing catches up or catches on fire while I'm making it to the north piece. Anyways, full of excitement. I'm gonna go call for parts. Ag West has all the parts we need to get that rebuilt. We'll send a guy out there tomorrow morning, I think, pick him up right away. So I don't know what we're gonna get for rain. We might be able to combine again tomorrow. But we are going to now just blow everything off, take a couple minutes. I think we're shut down for the day. And just make sure everything's ready to run. We need to get these things blown off and clean off because that's scary and I don't want to lose a combine. Andrew's behind me. Here we go, let's smoke them out. Wow, that was pathetic. Do you even smoke pipe? All right, let's see if we can get them. Woo-hoo-hoo! Duramax power, baby! What a day, man. When it rains, it pours. Well, I was off to get my truck to get the blower so we can get that combine taken care of. That's the one that blew the bearing, caught on fire. And Dad called me, and that shaft that I welded up, well, it finally let go on his header. He plugged it when the beans got wet from raining, and that must have been enough. So I've got the shaft in my truck. There's gonna be a ton to do tomorrow morning. But then we'll probably get going on beans again. But holy smokes, everything went at once. I'm not gonna work too late. I just don't want to. We've done a lot here. So I'm gonna start prepping this. I gotta go make sure the combine's not smoking or on fire anymore. And then I'll probably head home in an hour or two. But I think I'll have this thing torn apart, I don't know, 40 minutes or less. It won't take long. It's pretty easy now that I've done it once. Well, there's the shaft. I don't know. I would guess it had broke on my weld for sure, but we'll pull it out there and get the new one, which is right here in my box of parts, put on. Making fantastic progress. We got our new shaft on there, tighten it down, then we got to put this plate on, and then we put our new bearing on. I bought a bearing when I was in here because I figured we'd probably break it taking it off, and that was the case. So I think that's as far as we're getting tonight. We got the new shaft on, new bearing. I will finish that up in the morning. We got farther than I thought we would. But yeah, I think this one's just going in the scrap bin now. Well, it was definitely an eventful day. Not at all how I pictured it going, like at all. I couldn't have seen most of this happening. But all in all, I'm still feeling like we're in good shape for tomorrow, which is crazy. I mean, hey, we're taking it one by one as it comes, but we're figuring it out and we're moving on and we're not getting weighed down by it. So I mean, a lot of shit broke today, but I'm still in good spirits. So thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next one. I wonder what tomorrow has in store.